Hello, hello. So today we're doing an introduction into inequalities. We've already looked at equations, and this is super duper similar, except now that we're going to have a couple extra things added in. So, first of all, let's talk about an equation. An equation is a math sentence that has an equal sign. So, when we're asked to write an equation, we use an equal sign. But when we're asked to write an inequality, it's a math sentence that has an inequality symbol. So, if you look right below, this is all of the symbols for inequalities. This is less than, greater than, less than or equal to. That little line below means the equal to. And then greater than or equal to. All right. So there's also a couple different things. We'll talk about graphing here in just a second because all of these have different ways of being graphed. So when we're comparing inequalities, no more than 200 people can be seated in the restaurant. That means that the number of people seated in a restaurant could be 200, but no more than that. So if we're looking at this, we would say that it would be written as x, which means all numbers, less than or equal to 200. So in other words, our answer is all numbers less than 200, less than or equal to 200. Now, you might notice that I said all numbers instead of saying our variable. So if you over to the side, we'll say x, or the variable, means all numbers. We're going to try reading our inequalities that way because that way we have an actual understanding of what it means. So for this problem, I can use any number less than or equal to 200. So I could use 199. I could use 2. All right. The waiting time for a table is at least 20 minutes. So you'll wait 20 minutes or more, which means that our answer would be all numbers greater than or equal to 20 minutes. I could wait 20 minutes. I could wait 300 minutes, as long as it's more than 20 or equal to 20. The price of all special dinner entrees is below $10. So all numbers less than 10. It might be $9. It might be $9.99. It might be free, but it's got to be less than $10. I don't think you're going to get dinner for free, though, unfortunately. All right, so let's talk about how we graph it. All numbers greater than 3, that means it's going to be greater than 3, x, all numbers greater than 3. And because this is a greater than symbol, meaning we don't actually include 3, our circle is open. So we use an open circle. All numbers greater than or equal to 3, we use that line beneath, means we close the circle. All numbers less than 3 is written this way. All numbers less than 3. Again, we're not including 3, so we have an open circle. But all numbers less than or equal to 3, again, has a closed circle. You're also noticing if it's greater than, we are moving to the right. In other words, our numbers are getting larger. number's getting larger. If it's less than, our numbers are getting smaller, it's moving to the left. All right, these are all things you need to know because on the back here, we've got some practice. I'm going to go through 2 of these, and then I would like you to pause this video, work through the rest, and then check it with the sheet that I'm going to show you for the last couple seconds of this video. So let's work through number 1 and 2 here. We've got F is greater than 7. Greater than means we don't include 7, so it needs to be an open circle. Open circle. And it's greater than, all numbers greater than 7, so I need to be going to the right. In other words, I can actually just follow the arrow of my inequality. See how that is pointing to the right? That means I need to move to the right. All right. M is less than 4. In other words, all numbers less than 4. Again, it's an open circle. I'm going to go to 4. Open circle above 4. It's all numbers less than 4, which means I'm going to move to all numbers less than 4. All right, so here's your chance. Pause. I want you to work through 3 through 10. Pause this video now. All right, so if you're looking at all of these, you should have had a closed circle for 3, moving to the right because all numbers are greater than or equal to 1. Number 5 was a little tricky. So let me talk about number 5 really quick. So this says 6 is greater than P, or 6 is greater than all numbers. So we need to flip this around and read it the other way so that all numbers are less than 6. Because if we just follow this, we're going to get a little confused. So if you flip it to be all numbers less than 6, you'll understand you need an open circle moving to the left. Now go ahead and check the rest of your answers. Number 10 is very similar. You got to flip it so that Q, or all numbers, is less than or equal to 7. One of the biggest things here is if you forget to make sure if you have an open or closed circle. So on number 3, on number 8, and number 10, those are the only 3 that you should have seen a closed circle. All the others are just less than or greater than, meaning they have an open circle. All right, you guys are going to be amazing. I am so proud of the work you're doing. Keep it up. I hope to see you soon. Bye.